So the first two I'm going to read you are actually not written by me. They're written each by Syrian teenagers. So I just spent the last 6 months doing a project where Syrian youth told the stories of their lives, and I helped 50 youth make their stories, and I learned a lot. Like, I don't think in the news we hear that there's a war in Syria, but I didn't know once those children left Syria. I didn't know what it took to leave Syria, that there were children walking through the desert and over mountains in the middle of the night to save their lives. And then when they got to the neighboring countries and the refugee camps, I didn't know that the children had to work and couldn't go to school for years, 4 or 5 years. And they were waiting for the UNHCR to send them somewhere else in the world so that they could go back to school. I mean, they were safe. They were safe in Turkey, they were safe in Lebanon, but they watched those children go by to school while they cleaned their homes, looked after children, or worked in sweatshops. So I learned all of that from these youth. And so we did an exercise where there's a poem. I don't remember the name of the poet, but the poem is called Where I'm From. And some teachers have taken it and turned it into a template, and you kind of fill it in with like adjectives and descriptions of where you come from, and it becomes like a really strange kind of rote exercise. These youth are looking at me like, what are you talking about? Why am I doing this? And then in the end, I had them read it back to me, and they cried. So here, I'm gonna read 2 of them to you, okay? And then I'm gonna read you one of my own poems I wrote when I was a teenager. It's so embarrassing. Okay, here we go. So this is by Ola. She's 16 years old, okay? I am from my childhood bed, from clothes and strawberries. I am from caring for my sisters and brothers and what seemed like a castle to me. I am from olive trees, whose green and big leaves made me feel happy. From Abdul Rahim and Aisha. I am from visiting family every 3 days and eating bananas, and from take care of your brothers and sisters. I'm from Ramadan. I'm from Dara, from Makdus Tabule. I'm from my father without a father, and from my dad marrying my mom. When I lost my special toy cow, someone found it and brought it back to me. The bombs came to my home, and the fires mean it's all gone. If it's bad or good, it doesn't matter, because when we remember, we like it. I am from my balcony, from lamb and clothes. I am from only working since I was 11 years old, and safety and comfort with my family. I am from jasmine, whose small and white petals smelled so beautiful. From Amer and Zainab. I am from going to the beach and eating shawarma, and don't be late getting back home. I'm from Fitir. I'm from Damascus. From Mahashi Sujek. From my father and his friends trying to bury someone in the sand and leave only their head, and from forgetting to turn the kettle off, and when we came back we were happy nothing had happened, playing with my dad's remote-controlled car, which was already 25 years old. All the history is with me now. We have fun times, big parties, because eventually we will meet again. I'll just put mine out there to be fair. Here we go. So I think I wrote this when I was 18, okay? And just so you know, I'm not 18 anymore. I'm not gonna tell you how long ago I was 18, but it was a while ago. Okay, this is called La Querencia, okay? It is too warm to see breath curling out of hot, wet nostrils, an animal pounding a hoof at the dirt to say, I am wounded, I am wounded. The bullfighter reigns supreme in this contest. The bull, on the other hand, stands with spears and flares and dust, and stands alive. This is what this means. This is the place where the bull stands, wounded, and gathers his wits about him. On my way out of here, I passed so many landscapes I offered my life to when I was feeling particularly down, and so many street corners I never kissed you on, and so many corners I did. I saw her in front of the Gap, Le Chateau, Club Monaco. I was gonna say, I've been in the city 96 hours and I never stopped running, but what I really mean is, my feet hit the ground running before I was even born. Beaucoup a été décidé avant de votre naissance. This is as much my mother's story as it is mine. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is this, I left because of the junta, no. I left because of Los Madres de la Plaza de Mayo, no. I left because of my daddy, no. I left because my mother had other places to go. La Querencia, the sweet spot in the ring, the safe space. This is where I stand. This is the place where I attempt so many breathless tactics. It's too hot to see them. Mira, La Querencia, the city and me standing in it, taking small, invisible breaths. I promise you, I promise, I am long gone. Everything in this city is an echo.